All right, damn it. I keep talking too much. Let me take this damn sweatshirt off. Good morning, believers. Good morning, Israel. Oh. Oh. You see me struggling. Struggling. All right. So what I was saying at the end of the last video, it got cut off. Benjamin, the kings on one side, the priests on the other side. Who's ruling? Who's counseling? Who's ministering? Who's ruling? Who's ministering? And who's that tag along? Judah is ruling, and the Levites are ministering. What the fuck is Benjamin doing? The hard work, the laboring, mowing lawns, trimming bushes, bringing forth prophecy, working in the fields, gathering fruit, bringing it to the temple, preparing the hunting, bringing home food for the temple, bringing it in and cooking it, serving it, cleaning it up. They called us Nethinims back in the day. Nethinim. Temple servant, Nethinim. So how similar is the word Nephilim and Nethinim? Nephilim, Nethinim, Nephilim, Nethinim, Nephilim, Nethinim, Nephilim, Nethilim. So, are we Nephilim? No, we're Nephilim. Are we fallen angels? Nephilim or Nephilim? Nephilim. Vincent Rhodes, you man. We're the giants. We watch over kings and we watch over priests. We watch over them. We're serving them. We're masters of kings and priests. Because who's going to end up being kings and priests in the heavenlies, in the kingdom? All you believers are going to be kings and priests. What's Benjamin going to be? Anyone know? In this temple that's going to be there, all light, no dark, sea of glass, singing, multi-dimensional prism, light waves, rainbow, all the spirits, all the beautiful spirits of every color. You're going to be kings and priests. You're going to be kings and priests. You're going to be like Judah and Levi. You're coming into the temple, the throne area. You're in the tabernacle. You're in the family. You're in the boat. You're in the bowl. You're in the bowl. What's Benjamin going to be? if he's watching over kings and priests, he's gonna be a pillar. One of the photos, some of you, I've talked to you about it before. I was taking pictures of the sky and he was giving me revelation through the clouds. So one of the pictures had a spiral pillar cloud, and at the top was a face. I'm looking at that face and I'm like, that's me. Doesn't look like this. Just a little bit like this. Same shape of the head, but the eyes were like a dove's eyes. They were like I looked like a bird, sort of. And I went, I'm going to be a pillar. And I looked into pillar. Pillar is an interesting study in itself. Pillar. Harkens back to like a monument or like a song, like a memorial. When you come to the Pillar of Benjamin, you'll hear a song coming from that spirit of Benjamin, that man of sorrow, man of my right hand. It's going to be a recognizable song that's going to set the atmosphere, right? The pillar has a lot of different. So how do I know Benjamin's going to be a pillar? Just, oh yeah, you're taking pictures of the sky and you saw you in a cloud, right? You were on a pillar. Yeah. What happened just before Benjamin was born? We just read it. And Jacob set up a pillar in the place where he talked with God, even a pillar of stone, of iron. If you look up Hebrews iron, it's the iron that comes out of the stone. The stone is the power of Jesus. That stone is the rock that Moses hit in the wilderness. It all fits. I mean, it's not over anyone's head. It's like everywhere. The stone, you look up the stone, you know what the stone is. The rock that builds the pillar. He is the cornerstone. Cornerstone, he's the one that the builders rejected. So again, when I speak of Jacob's two sons of Rachel, Joseph and Benjamin, we are that stone. We're the stone that builder rejected. We're the ones of this love for you, Jesus Christ. We're the sacrificing servants, the laborers, the sons of God, the Nephilim, the fallen angels, sons of David, whatever you want to call us. Giants, men of renown. And Jacob set up a pillar in the place where he talked with him. What's the key to that? What am I trying to get to you? What's the story? What's the story? Where he talked with him. Why is the pillar going to be so beautiful? Why is the music going to have such a story? Because the story is, this is the pillar of the Lord having relationship with the people on the earth, the clay. The iron in the clay. But the iron isn't going to mix with the clay. Time to get the fuck out of this clay. Do you understand what I'm saying? The pillar. Why is it going to be, how's it say it? Set up a pillar to the place where he talked with him, even a pillar of stone, and poured a drink offering. And he poured oil on it. The drink offering is the ever-flowing waters, the We're a cup full of spirit. And now it's coming out of our belly. We've been poked in the gut and it's been brought forth. Jesus got poked in the side, right? Because he's bringing forth the water of life, the rivers that flow out of your belly. What else flowed out of the belly? Children. Mary gave birth to Jesus. Rachel gave birth to Benjamin. Same story, different time frame, different dispensation. This anointing had to come first. This is Bible teaching, people. What does it mean? It means that if you can relate to these people, if you can relate to me, you can be part of the family. If you can relate to Jesus Christ, that we were sent to bring you home. We bow now. As fallen angels, we don't rebel. At least I don't. I don't want to die. I don't want Jesus to put me to death twice. Is that going to happen? I hope not. That's the story. He's rescued you from death. He rescued me from death. I will not again try to usurp the kingdom from Solomon, my brother. I submit. And Jacob called the name of the place where God spoke with him Bethel, house of God. And they journeyed from Bethel, and there was but a little way to come to Ephrath, and Rachel travailed. And she had hard labor. And it came to pass when she was in hard labor that the midwife said, "Fear not, you will have this son also." Jesus is coming, midwife. She's not on the left, she's not on the right, she's in the middle. She doesn't know good and evil. She's saying, all I know is there's going to be another one. And it came to pass as her soul was departing, Mary found favor with the Lord. Why did Mary find favor with the Lord? Because she had to give up her life to bring forth prophecy, to bring forth Benjamin. And she called his name Benoni, son of my sorrow, but his father called him Benjamin, son of my right hand. And Rachel died and was buried in the way to Ephrath, which is Bethlehem. I hope you like jamming. I hope you like jamming. I want to jam it with you. Whoa, I hope you like jamming. Jam until the jam is through. We don't beg, we don't bow, we don't do it anyhow. Neither can be bought nor sold. 'Cause every day we pay the price with the living sacrifice. Life is worth much more than gold. In hell, we're jamming. We're jamming in the name of the Lord. We're jamming. And we're jamming right straight from y'all. And Jacob set a pillar upon her grave. That is the pillar of Rachel's grave unto this day. Why is this so important to me, people? Why? Why is this so important to me? This is where I live. This is where I live. This is my family. To think the jamming was a thing of the past. We're jamming. To think the jamming was a thing of the past. Life is right now. This is right now. So then what happens next, since we have a little bit of time? Jacob's descendants. Our family. So Jacob talks to God. Jacob sets up a pillar between him and God. A memorial, a song. We talk, we're friends. His favorite wife gives birth to a son that they can't agree on the name. To her, he's sorrow, sadness, death. But to Jacob, he's strength, he's iron, he's the right hand, he's got the sword, he's got the staff, he's got the scepter. Then they set up a pillar to this boy, this little Benji, this least of the tribes of Bethlehem Ephratah, of Judah, the city of David's heritage, Bethlehem Ephratah. Where the bread is baked. That's funny that I was saying Jesus popped out like a piece of bread. Why? Why did the Lord put that in my mouth? Why did he make me think of the easy bake oven? There you go, easy bake oven. Easy, he was easy baked. He's already been sorrow. He's already lifting the sword. It's already been done. Victory is ours. Bittersweet victory, bittersweet. Some had to die. Many more will have to suffer. Many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. And if you listen carefully now, you will hear. This may be the first trump. It may not be the last. Many more will have to suffer. Many more will have to die. Jacob's descendant, and Israel journeyed and spread his tent beyond the tower of Edar. And it came to pass when Israel dwelt in the land that Reuben went and laid with Bilhah, his father's concubine, and Israel heard it. Now the sons of Jacob were 12. The sons of Leah, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, Simeon and Levi and Judah and Issachar and Zebulun. Leah kicked out more kids than Rachel or Bilhah or any of the others. So Leah was the first wife. She had all these kids, these first kids. She was the bait and switch, right? Bait and switch. Bait and switch comes up again. What happened when Jacob wanted Rachel? I want Rachel so bad. I fucking want her. I want her so bad. So he worked 7 years for Rachel, for Laban. And what did Laban do? He bait and switched. He said, you're marrying Leah. And he said, all right, I'll marry Leah, but if I stay for another 7 years, I want Rachel. And he worked 7 more years because he wanted Rachel so bad. What is that a reference to, believers? That's how bad the Lord wants you. I'm giving you a message right now. How bad does the Lord want you? How hard is he going to work for you? How hard? He's going to give his all to bring forth Joseph and Benjamin through his favorite wife, Rachel. He's going to be a servant unto the world, Laban. And the sons of Rachel, Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Bilhah, Rachel's handmaid, Dan and Naphtali. And the sons of Zilpah, Leah's handmaid, Gad and Asher. These are the sons of Jacob, which were born to him in Paddan Aram. And Jacob came unto Isaac his father, unto Mamre, unto the city of Arba, which is Hebron. Arba? Hebron. That's our family lineage, people. Hebron. When David became king, he ruled in Hebron first, before he ruled in Jerusalem. Hebron. So the story follows. And who was born in Hebron? First fruits, original tribes, originals, OG, original gangsters. I think that's enough. I wish I could, have a studio and have somebody sit across from me and we can banter back and forth and make it like kumbaya and all that. My wives were destroyed. I have no family. Benjamin is a lone servant, a lone wolf. Will the wolf survive? Yeah. I never did get this one, Deuteronomy. I didn't get it. There was something here I wanted to show you. I've been blah, 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 talking all about myself. Deuteronomy 4:20. This was about the iron and the clay. Back to the original subject. 4:20. Idolatry forbidden. This means you got to worship the Lord only. Do what I say, lest you be corrupt. If you corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female. That's why you don't draw pictures of Jesus as a fucking Negro with, there's no way you can't, he doesn't look like anything that you know. So Jesus, those pictures of Jesus, not good either. The likeness of any beast that is on earth, the likeness of any winged fowl that flies, the likeness of anything that creeps on the ground, the likeness of any fish that is in the waters, unless thou lift up your eyes unto heaven, and when you see the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the host of heaven, should you be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Lord thy God has divided unto all the nations under the whole heaven. We all get the sun. When the rain falls, it don't fall on one man's house. Just remember that. When the rain comes, it don't fall on one man's house. I got so much things to say right now. We got so much things to say. But the Lord has taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, even out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance, as you are this day. What are we? We are the ones that were brought forth out of the iron furnace, even out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance, as you are this day. He loved us first, even though we rebelled. He loves us. Fucking loves me. Wicked little Israelite, little bitch. Fallen angel. Why does it make me disgusted to hear people talk about the fallen angels and the Nephilim and the giants and that? Talking about my fucking family, man. And you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I try to be humble. And I try to just explain to you what is going on here. It gets personal because you're talking shit, slandering, speaking evil of dignitaries. I don't know what it means to you people, the story. I don't know what it means to you. I have a hard time knowing what it means to me. I'm just doing the job that he told me to do. Tell them the truth, J.D. Niger, word of truth. Tell them the truth, damn it. Dang it. All right, I'm out.